Yo, yo.
What up out there, guys? We're getting ready to pop this off.
Me and Scotty in the booth today. It's been a minute since we popped off one together.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to it. I like the matchup as well, so should be a fun time tonight.
This one's a coin toss for me.
Yeah, agreed. It is the hot bowl format tonight. It is master out, so they're racing to 7 in this first set, and we'll see what happens there. If you're out there and you're on a team, let us know what team you on. Team Alec, Team Vargo. I mean, who you pulling for out there today? What brings you in? Just watching darts. Don't really care who wins. How you feeling?
Let's get some love for these boys in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. I see Steph out there says happy Sunday. What's up, Steph? Meredith says go out. Eric from YouTube said darts.
Another reason why I like this matchup is they're very close, obviously, in average or whatever. They're both young players coming up. It seems pretty good. But another thing
very
is
competitive too.
They don't really know each other. They met one time prior to this, so they don't really.
Yeah.
I like matchups like that, you know.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things we kind of gear for, right? A little bit if we can. You know what I mean?
We got some Vargo popping in. Some Alec.
Yes, OT out there in the chat too. What's going on, OT? X. Keith out there. Jessica says go Al. So it looked like Team Lieber popping in early. I see a couple of Vargos out there as well. So
good start. Alec wins the cork, starts ton.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of tons. These guys can definitely pound the bullseye. Both of them average right around a ton in league. I believe it was like around a 31 was the current average for Alec, and I believe Jake was just over a 32. So with that being said, you can see some pretty decent scoring, right?
Yeah.
You know?
I think Jake said the league he's in right now is split bowl, but I think he's comfortable either way, you know.
Yeah, and we had them both out during the Wednesday nights. You weren't here when Vargo was here, but you were here when Alec was here. Yeah, because Vargo filled in for you. But yeah, got a sneak peek at both of them, and they both played good, man. Played them both on a G3 over the last couple of days. Well, I didn't play Vargo personally, but Q was, and I was there watching. So it was, and then me and Tyler played against Alec and Dane the other day, and man, I gotta say Alec was dealing that night, boy. So I expect to see that to continue from both of them, and hopefully convert to the match. Alec in pretty good position here. He's gonna have first sniff it and out here to get an early hold.
Yeah, I mean, Jake pretty much needs a hat trick to put any type of pressure. Although,
he could,
a ton and a good missile.
Bull from here leaves a hat. Yeah, now it's 6 darts from 120. Should be a comfortable place to be. Get that first win on the board if you're Lieber.
Bullseyes or?
I see Summers and John Little out there saying what's up. So what up, guys? Jessica Irwin said go Al. Got another Team Alec over on YouTube. It's Caddy.
See Dean popping in with a like. Appreciate all likes and shares today, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Dino? And don't forget, man, you can gladly help us with if you think we missed a stat or win or anything, as Alec's going to get us started. And we see the first game go his way, 1-0. Let's see if Jake can do the same and
hold his start.
Yeah,
get on the board.
12 to 15 darts, usually a pretty good way to get a hold. So he's going to start with 150. He's got to feel good about that. John Little said, "What up, Shotty?" Necron says, "Team Al, liking what he sees." Amanda Keith with the new light too. What's up, Amanda?
Oh,
tough deflection. That was a well thrown dart. Yeah.
I think he felt like that was gonna happen.
He clearly did. He yeah. which tells you he's locked in. You know what I mean? He's reading his dart line real well. He knows where it's going. He knew that dart was going to cause a problem, and it did. Could have went trip
Very
17
true.
there, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Leave
then,
something, yeah.
Well, but you're still on the perfect. He was 5 deep. Would have left him 4 more bowls to go.
Oh, yeah. 200 exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Still in a good spot.
Mike Weber says, let's go Vargo. So, but yeah, in great spot for an early hold, as he should get at least 6 from 1-2-2.
They both threw some good shots early. I don't really see much, loosening up. I mean, Alec had a good first game. Vargo's a 40 on an out right now.
Yeah, that's what you want to see, 2 early holds, right? He's going to go for it here, it looks like. He's got the first. All right.
Comes back.
Yeah.
I like the aggressiveness. Go right at it.
Dino said he doesn't know a lot about Alec's game, but he's played with Jake a lot lately, and he's real strong. So,
and it's his partner. He's taking him. Got to support your homies.
You got to roll with your partner. Absolutely. Mo Nuts out there says, "What up, Shotty and Dave? What's up, Mo Nuts in Iowa? It looks like. So nice game from Jake.
Yep.
He pops in a 14 darter.
Not sure if the second dart went in, but it counted. So we're
Matthew
gonna rock
out
with
there
it.
with the new like. What's up, Matthew? Lucas as well. What's up, Lucas? See a lot of our subscribers out there today.
Jump in here, some likes and share. Get the young bucks
don't forget to
out
get
here.
it out there shared. I see Eric Bowers as well too. I might have missed that one earlier.
They're dealing already. A lot of back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Early holds, just the last thing you want to do is lose your footing early in the match, right? You don't want to start getting a break or 2 behind, because every time you win, it's lose or start. So, trying to make up 3 games ain't easy when you're going to have to do it from the 2-hole the whole time. Jeremiah Millar out there in the chat asking who the players are today. So, I had Jake Vargo and Alec Lieber today. Alec coming in from the Toledo area. Jake's played most of his darts downriver here, I would say. So,
2 young bucks.
Yeah, both very capable players.
Vargo would be the one in the hat about to approach the Aki.
Yep.
Alec is the one in the back waiting to shoot.
Both play like 4-0 caps, basically.
They're definitely creeping up on the 4-0 average players. They're right there.
3.77 and 3.59, I believe, is what they registered here as, and 32 and a 31 and 01. So equally matched. Very capable players. Excited to see what happens when it gets down to it, because that's where it's decided here, right? You're going to get into that heart of the match where it gets a little tight.
Oh, there's going to be
see who's going to rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Big outs. That's what we hope for.
Jake's working on the first break right here.
I mean, easiest chance for a 9-darter, right? You're allowed to still throw a hat trick, and you get a 9-darter here. You still go on the plaque, right? Me and Chris was talking about that today. He was like, you cannot give it an asterisk, because you could go 150, 180, 171, Great job on the new barrel as well. I've seen the True and Strong just released today too, Millar. That's a really nice looking barrel, and it looked like it was off to a good start, as I've seen a lot of people sharing it and saying that they had already picked it up. So pretty awesome thing there. Pretty great looking product as well. Steve Z checking in from the Bahamas.
Vargo with another one of them sideways darts, and it hits. I like it.
Checking in on his 419 guy with Alex. So that's our first break of the night. Jake did get that from the 2-hole. Millar looking for Brady Brown in the chat. He hasn't let that go for last week. Oh, good times, good times. Adam Rod says, "What? Happy Sunday, y'all." Appreciate you, Adam. Happy Sunday to you. Chris Summers now a subscriber, so we appreciate that. Get you in. We got some stuff coming up for subscribers. Day-Day's working on something for y'all.
Put together a nice package.
So you get ready for that one. We got stuff going on. Katie Reese says, let's go, Al. So a lot of support for both players in the chat, and we'd love to see that. Good stroke here. That feels like that's going to be a hat. Yeah, that was a nice rhythm. Nice rhythm on that shot. And looking to maybe stretch his lead to 3-1 if Alec doesn't lock in here and really make a move in this leg.
Oh. Vargo's going to have 6 darts for this.
Abe Smith coming in hot with the what up, what up, what up. What's up out there, my guy? Vargo looking to back-to-back with the Hatters.
Just missed.
Just a ton, but I'm sure he's satisfied with that. Leaves himself with a 1 triple combination on the 1-2-9 finish.
Oh, Vargo's gonna get 6 more for this.
Start 19 here, right? I mean, you don't have to, but he could go bull and then 19. But he did start 19, and now it's on a triple finish. Bull for tops. So if you're Alec, you definitely want to throw the hat to pressure this because Vargo's flowing pretty good here. Most likely going to get out to a 3-1 lead. But he's on a bull double finish, so if he does get a little choppy with this out, there is a chance he could steal it and level. 1 dart for the double. Nails it. 3-1. Here we go.
Rolling.
Brady Brown officially been tagged in the chat. John Little said, get in here. I see Meatball out there. Says, howdy y'all. What's up, Brent?
Michael Bone with the light.
Abe doing some hedge trimming. Here comes Alec with a nice start as he jumps back in there with the ton. Not bad down 2, but you definitely don't want to. You want to start letting him run away, get too comfortable.
Well,
if you're Alec, you want to jump all over that, right?
No doubt.
That's the by far the worst shot we've seen from Jake all day. He's been really consistent with rounds of about 100. So, but I tell you what,
not
I've been
much
down.
punishment.
No.
Hat puts him right in it.
Oh yeah, he's.
Or even
just trying to get that first dart working. Well, what a great recovery there after 4 bad darts in a row essentially, and then bang bang when he really needed it the most, and he brings them with. I mean, that is 6 dart range. It would take a special 6 darts to do that, but I don't think you even need to go that way now with Alec getting a little choppy there. Just stay on the bull here. Sunday Funday for Ronnie Otto chimes in and says a 174 to get the party started. So nice shot over there, Ron.
Alec a little struggling.
Yeah, he looks a little tight. Just pressing a little bit. Maybe the being down the game or two, just thinking about a little bit. He just got relaxed. We all know how good he is on the board, so just needs that big shot or two to calm him down, I would say.
Definitely within striking distance.
Jeff and Jason tuning in. JC Kellogg says, good evening, Midnight Dark Club. So good evening to you, Jay. Jeffrey, thanks for the like out there. It looks like he says, let's go Alec Lieber. So Team Lieber there. And Jake looking to stretch it here, feeling good.
Well thrown 3rd dart, too.
Yeah, it was just underneath. Nothing Alec can do but maybe try to pressure the 12.
Definitely got to find one.
Nicky says, "Sweet of you to let them have full bulls." So, well, we do have multiple divisions. Our 4-0 cap division does play hot bulls. So if
take it easy.
I know, Nicky. You're supposed to be at the zoo or something, having fun, being nice out there. Eric Vargo, Jake's dad, likes what he sees, so let's see if he can clean this 12 up. As Alec definitely in striking distance now, if that does sneak back around.
It's it.
But it will not. So it is a 4-game-to-1 lead in a hurry here for Jake Vargo. And Alec is officially in a little trouble now, right?
I say if he wins this one, he can put himself in a way better spot.
Well, yeah. But right now he's as far from Jake as Jake is from the set. You know, you're 3 from him, he's 3 from the set. That's
it's tough.
That's troubled waters, brother.
Yeah, Nikki came in chirping like she wants smoke.
Yeah, she did. She was ready. No good evening, nothing. Just come in with the heat.
Hey, when your darts fly like hers, I guess you can jump in and say whatever you want.
Abe says he's gonna say no 180s tonight. As we shouldn't see a ton of demand for it without a freeze rule and no split bull, so could land on it though and take it. You know, could get a whiff at it at least.
Young Bucks are dealing this leg for sure.
Needs one more here. Yeah, it's a huge shot. Vaughn with the new light. Appreciate you out there, Vaughn. So it's just nasty if he goes hat right here. Okay. But he still could get to an out in this format. Not now. So if you're Alec here, you're good. 157 leaves 24.
Yeah, even a nice ton right here.
Even a ton's great, but if you hit bull, I do think you should go 57 on your third dart. All right, 112 ain't bad. Nikki, thanks for the like
Jake,
out there.
You almost got to feel okay about this. I mean, he has a
you're
ton
gonna
out.
Be looking better, yeah.
You might have a look.
Hasn't showed a bunch of signs that he's going to walk that 112 right now. We know he has the ability to, but he hasn't looked the most comfortable yet. This would be a shot that would get him comfortable, though. This would be a huge shot for him if he can find this right now. I'd go 20 here, maybe. Bullseye. I guess master out's not as bad because you still have the 555 as the backdoor out if you do come inside on that. So
doable, but probably not most popular.
Yeah. Abe asked if I gave them a curfew. He said it seems like they're in a hurry. I think it's just young guys play quick, man. These guys are on it. It's hot bull. The math is easier. You know what I mean?
Mean business.
And there we go. Alec Lieber has struck back. So stop the bleeding for now. 4-2. But Jake will be going first here, and that's going to be the challenge now, to look for a couple of breaks.
I think that leg was a decider too. If Vargo wins that, I think it's out of reach. So
at that point.
Good win by Alec.
Big time. I totally agree. And see, X points out 15 says double in, so that's why it was a no-brainer for him to go bull there, and he smoked it first dart. So, and that is a lot of things you're going to want to do down there. Number one is be comfortable. Shoot at the shots you like. You know what I mean? See, if I'm Alec, I want to make a move here right there. It's like, okay, he went off the bull. He didn't score really big. Maybe I can slide back and get this thing back within one. But his first start ain't doing him no favors yet. You know how important that first start is in Hot Bull 01.
Oh, when the first one's going.
Oh, man. These guys just lock in from there. Nikki says she's in the Caribbean on a cruise, wishing she was playing some darts. She needs to come back and scare the boys, so sounds like a good time. Definitely. Did that cut off right there?
Ooh.
Yeah, there was a next time under there, so that made more sense too. So, yeah, it's always a pleasure to get you back, Nikki, so we can make something happen for sure. but I definitely think you should be enjoying the Caribbean cruise right now. You know what I mean? We're glad you're checking in on us and missing the game a bit. But the Caribbean sounds like a pretty awesome place to be, I got to admit. So look at this, right back for another hold and a pretty quick game.
Very.
Yeah, another
good 35.
14 dart finish. And he is 2 games back. That is one thing with the hot bowl sets do have potential to really boogie. That's the first dart Alec's looking for right there, and he follows right behind it. A little out on the third, but definitely take a 115 to start. Yeah, I think you might be right, Brent. He said there might be a few that are scared of Nikki. There's definitely a few. You know, guys ain't trying to jump on the stream getting beat up. The girls come in and start whipping them up, you know. It might be a little hard on some of their egos.
Yeah, it's not a good look. I'll stay right here in the booth.
Yeah, I'll definitely commentate that one.
Throw me a little,
kicked around.
Throw me a little 50 on the side. You start losing too bad, I'll just unplug the stream. We won't have no footage of nothing.
I don't know what happened. So look like Alec gonna try to get one back here if he can hold him off. Jake still can jump right in here. Even Bull puts him in good shape.
Very unlucky round.
Because if you're Alec at this point, you have to realize that you're going to have to need Jake to get maybe a little tight coming down towards his finish line, right?
Nice hat trick to set
Logan
up a
Mark
68.
says, yo, what up?
Logan out there, what's
up, Logan? Hey, I don't know if I told you. I messed up, though. I said practice this week was going to be Thursday because I thought because Danny played Monday, they play Wednesday, but they actually play Monday, Thursday. So we're gonna keep it Wednesday this week. Bill Will, I think Bill Will is coming back, and I think I seen his name out there. So there we go, Alec Lieber. Back within 2, but this is the hard part. It's been hard to break Jake Vargo because he's taking it out in the 4th or 5th round.
Yeah, him starting the leg, he's been pretty well. You almost have to feel like he's gonna hold.
His pace looks good. Look, he wastes no time getting up there and starts hat, you know. That's a great shot. 2 games from the set. Lucas Jacobs with the new light. Ooh, five into the 10 again. I was kind of hoping he was going to try for the 180. Give himself a crack at the 9. You don't want to start doing that in a match like this, though. You know,
no.
Wake the other
it's
guy
still
up.
Really reachable. I mean,
exactly.
If Alec holds right here, it's 1-leg game. You know,
exactly.
Match. You know,
exactly why you don't do it. That's why only the commentators are thinking like that. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's tough.
Now, if you're Alec, that's an opportunity, because Jake's home in 6 from 173. You would think, so you need to be home in 6 from 284, and Bull won't do it, because that's 166. It's going to take at least 6 more from that bogey number.
Gotta have one.
Maybe a little daylight. Yeah, 111's no gimme, but the games he's been throwing, it points to signs that he'll finish that. But maybe a big hat trick here pressures it, or even better, the 116. I feel like that's a smarter shot. Leave the 50, not the 88. What up, Bill Will? Did you hear what I said about Wednesday out there, Bill? Look at this. Ooh, caught a hanger.
Good shot. Good look. Nice.
Pee hole. You know, they got that jackpot down there in Toledo. Them Toledo guys could hit that P-hole shot because I think there's a jackpot at Daffy's, maybe at both nights, but they definitely have I don't know how it works because I haven't been down there, but I see it on their Facebook page. Actually, it looked like Derek Minton hit it yesterday.
So how does that go? It's just like a trip shot?
I think so, but I don't know if you get 3 darts, 1 dart. I don't know how it works, but I think it's just like you get tickets for signing up. Maybe you could buy some. Yeah, it gets hit kind of, I wouldn't say super regular, but I've seen at least like 4 or 5 people tagged hitting it. Bill will say, yes, sir. All right, we'll lock that in for Wednesday, brother. We got Abe Smith back in the house this week. He's going to be joining us.
Uh-oh. Alec needs to capitalize on this opening.
Yeah, chance to tie it, and this is what we see in these matches, these momentum swings, but you have to get it when it's time. 40-point lead, he'll take it, but I know he was hoping for more right there. At least I would assume he was. Alicia Booth with the new like. What's up, Alicia? Appreciate you out there. Okay, so another opportunity. Can just sink one in that low bullseye and stack them, right? I don't know how everyone else's brain works. That's how mine works. I want it kind of low in that first dart.
Oh, no doubt. Stack them up.
Oh, okay. They explained that P-hole right there. X said you get 6 darts for $10. Everybody who signs up gets to throw. That's cool. So, and if no one hits, it carries over.
Okay,
so 5 for $3.
I can see.
Yeah. So
hit.
it's a nightly jackpot. Yeah. Now, that makes sense. I thought they were getting pulled. I was like, these guys are incredible, dude. You know what I mean? You get pulled, you get 3 darts. Even if you get 3,
still a good shot.
Oh, it's a great shot.
They're lining up. You feel like somebody might get it. A room full of darters, right? Yeah. Lining up to get a shot at it.
Yeah, I would
not
think
every time,
I
but
would
odds
play
are
it.
similar.
I mean, if you're there, why wouldn't you throw in the $5 and take your handful? You know what I mean? Just for the heck of it.
Well, it sounds like if you sign up, I'm not sure. Everyone who signs up gets to throw. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just a separate thing. Yeah. But you throw no matter what. Jake Vargo.
Oh,
the same
exact
one,
hole, wasn't it?
Oh man, we're gonna do it again.
Yeah, we'll have to do that, Meatball. We'll have to get you in on a Wednesday. We what a clutch shot. We're gonna do possibly some Thursdays too, but mostly it's been a lot of Wednesdays lately. Oh wow, my place has a P-hole that's over $800 on Friday nights. Man, that sounds like a good place to spend $5. You know, go and get your little
if it's the same little thing, probably, right?
Yeah, no, it's, I'm assuming it's the same because they got the idea from Stevie, probably. There's Topsky out there, says, what up? What's good?
So
what's
Vargo
good, my guy?
tied up 5-5, starts hat, man, and
yeah. No, this is, now it's down to a best at 3. There's no small side in this set. If you remember, the only small side you see all night's Game of Death. So I hope they do know it's cork for the final game. Rob King out there says, hell of a comeback. It really was. And that's darts, man. That's what you expect to see. Big swings. And look at Alec, look calm now. Ain't it funny how that changed you? Tie score got him throwing all double bulls. He just did what he did. He fought and he got back in there, and now he's nipping at the heels. Josh Bird, we'll see him next week. What's up, Josh? He says tie ball game.
Yeah, they're throwing smoke this leg.
Yeah, well, 46 to a 42. Actually, nearly a 47. And the 42's going up if he hits this dart. Yeah. 97 to 82 after what, 9?
Yep.
Look at this. Go ahead and chalk him an 11 darter.
That was a
game,
very
kid.
good leg.
Nice game, kid.
After losing 2
After
in a row.
wiring that bullseye, and then you throw a 45-5. Is this going to be a 6-6? Can Alec do the same thing? You basically need the same thing. Just throw 11, 10, 11, 12 darter. You're locked unless he goes 9 on you. And he's looking pretty good so far with the opening hat trick.
Very good start.
Danny
Clutch
Broughton
moments.
checking in, asking where they're from. Alec Lieber came in from the Toledo area, and Jake, I think, grew up downriver area, but I think he's out in like Northville or Novi now, because he said wherever he was playing at yesterday was like by his house. So I think it's like, I thought it said like Novi or something, but.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a downriver where he started from. But
yeah, his family is and stuff's like down here by us for sure. And then Alex in the Toledo area, I believe. Like they may have crossed paths, but I don't, like you said, I don't think these guys really even knew each other.
Yeah, I asked them.
Each other. They probably played each other online.
You know where
with
they
G3s.
played, right?
Here.
Yeah, that's the only time they was in person and met each other.
My guy Mark Pruchuk checking in from Canada. What's up, Mark? Left Eye, what's good, my man? Jake is from Trenton and lives in Northville, Eric said. So, yeah, basically, I don't know if it was Northville or...
pretty much...
Yeah.
6 darts.
I'd rather be the 163 because you're going to get the... You're on first. You're getting first crack, yeah. But you really got to do something here. 13. He does. Great shot. So I expect this same exact thing from him here. Maybe hat trick to leave the 32, though, because he has been stroking that 32 pretty well. It's just out there, but...
Here we go.
Get the walkie
Is this a
ready,
decider?
'cause they might hit us up. Yeah, hopefully they know that it's a cork. Wow. Clutchy, clutch.
Here we go.
We want to go tell him, or should? Yeah.
Is this on, or should I just go tell him?
You just
I don't
go
know
tell
if it's
him.
on downstairs.
Yeah, it's on. I turned it on. All right, we'll give him a second. Dave's gonna run down and tell them. I think they're gonna pee before this last game, anyways. What up, Paul Otto? Steve Lawhorn loving Jake's shirt. Good work on that, Steve. I seen that when he came in. I was like, man, that's pretty sharp, kid. So, got him looking good for his matchup. We always like to see that. So we're gonna see a decider. Day went down to make sure they know it'll be a cork. It'll be. We got a
problem.
What?
They said they got 5-6.
5-6 who?
I didn't ask. I just knew.
That's got to be wrong. We're not off on the game. There's no way.
I mean, I feel like the chat would have been on it though, right?
Yeah. Give us 1 second. Okay, y'all. Day Day's down there straightening this out. They had it at 6-5, Alec's lead, but we did go back. We checked the YouTube footage. It is 6-6. So we're gonna see a cork now here. Nope, they switch that. Yeah. So we'll see a cork, and we'll see this this final set run. We will do a short break after this one before we switch over to cricket. So kind of get back-to-back short breaks there. We apologize for that, but I see Damien asks, is the last game on the 13 board. Only the game of death is played on the 13-inch side, so both sets finish out on the regular 15, but if each player wins one set, obviously the final game is on the 13, so... Hilarious, Tyler says, the day I needed to be there. It happens. They probably just, when you get to playing, they probably just missed one game. They rallied off at one point. They threw 3 games in about 9 minutes, 8-9 minutes. So, but here we go. It sounds like I can hear Day coming back up the stairs. It looks like our cork is underway. And, looks like maybe the pause hurt them a little bit as they both get a little wild with that cork there.
Yo.
So here we go.
Back in action.
For the first point. Somebody gets a point after this one, and somebody is going to have to win the cricket set to stay alive. So
now you see why we keep a scorekeeper in the basement. Sometimes it doesn't feel important, but
it does.
There is,
I know.
There's 200
Look
on
at
the
Tyler's last comment. The day I needed to be there. You actually worked his first Sunday.
On the line. You got to make sure it's right.
Yeah. And if you're Jake, you're feeling better. Like, I would think it would be the opposite way around, where Alec's feeling like, well, shit, I thought I was up by 1 now. And then he threw what I felt like was a bad diddle.
I'm glad at least one person confirmed it in the thing.
It's a good thing you went down. They took that break when they did. You know what I mean?
We would have stopped them, though, because they wouldn't have corked. We would have knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
But they might have still got a couple darts off.
No, that would have been that break. They would have thought it was break, though. They would have stopped for the cricket break.
No, I'm saying that if they really thought it was 6-5, that they would have just started throwing. We wouldn't have even had time to catch them. They would have threw 3 probably.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying, yeah.
But we're back in it.
He just let him back in his leg here. He's throw 14 right there.
Needs a ton. Gets it.
All right, here we go. Who's going to win it in 6? That's what it's going to take, right?
Vargo said the same thing. I blame Tyler, man.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Come on,
literally,
Alec.
how many times has Tyler been down there, and we weren't even sure if he was asleep or not because he was so bored down there.
Yeah.
Never had to do anything, and then one day we don't have a ref.
So this is kind of a good spot. Vargo's in a good spot.
I'm going to say Vargo is kind of the favorite for me, especially now. Yeah, the 50. But how good would this be if he stole the 161 for this set?
Nice.
Ooh, so close. Mary, we appreciate you. She says, great matches so far. I'm hooked and be watching as many of these as I can. So definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, sorry about the pause. We had to make sure.
Jake gets it in there. Something tells me this is going to be a great cricket set, dude. And like the way that went, I feel like this could be a real close one.
Oh, I think we pretty much anticipated this, though.
Yeah. That's what we want to see. It went all.
They've been informed. They're playing games. A lot. Yeah. Their averages are close.
Yeah.
That was a nice one.
B. Lee out there. What's up, B. Lee? How's that vacation going, bud?
So I thought it was.
Yeah, so look, like Christina Lee, everybody, they were. I didn't even notice some of them because we were in panic mode, so I didn't read a lot of comments, and people, the chat was confirming. The one time we actually got the scoreboard right, you know what I mean? We're over here feeling, luckily you thought to rewind the YouTube.
you can pretty much just fast forward to every, I can see every game and checked it real fast. Wanted to make sure it was right.
I was confident, though. We watched. I mean, I seen you mark the points.
They had it 6-5.
There's no way the chat lets us get one by. Somebody says something. For somebody from one of the teams, hey, mark Jake's point. Hey, mark Alec's point. You know what I mean? That sounds pretty good. Brandon Lee says it's been a great time so far. He's been chilling on the beach. Left eye with the new share out there. Checking in. You can see that crispy new bullseye, the broken tip I left in there. Of course, I had to be the one to break the first tip in the board the other day. What are you going to do?
Are these boys ready?
Is that what they're doing? They might be. I figured they had a little short that break in the scare.
That was a good rally, though, by Alec. He was down 5-2.
Yeah, that's why I think this is going to be. I think this could be an excellent set.
Yeah, he was down 5-2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ooh. Vargo gets it.
So a whole new ball game now. Cricket begins
now.
Jake starts with a pretty 6 mark, so gotta love that if you're him. A 1-game lead. Come right in with a couple of trip 20s to start the cricket set.
Nice.
Alec one-ups him and goes 7 on the 19, so both players look ready to go. Gunnar McGivern likes what he sees. Good work, JV.
Ooh.
Norm does not like what he sees, apparently. Ooh. I don't know. Norm Fredrickson says soft tips. It's anti. But yet here he is in the chat, though.
We got love for steel tip. We play everything. No discriminating.
Yeah. It's just the setup, bud.
I would say the 0-1 definitely loosened them up a little bit.
Yeah, both players off to a pretty good start here. Like I said, seeing them in the G3 lobbies, both were they were dealing. The last time when I seen them both, they were both playing well.
Look at
good
that.
Shot. That was a good shot. It's rough, and I don't know that they think about it. I don't think that you should, but like to know that you have to win this set, 7 games of cricket, just to get a chance to play 1 game of cricket to get $200 out of it on that 13-inch side. So, you know,
definitely don't want to get too far ahead. But
it sets for you got to do some work. But
and if it is,
looks like he's up for the task as he throws a nice 9 mark there. Go ahead and mark that one up.
Back to back.
Mary said, sending a shout out to Tom and Brock for introducing her to the NDC. So, 2 of our favorite guys out there, Tom and Brock, good peeps.
Very good people.
Hopefully, Mary, you got to see that match when Brock played my commentator buddy here. Not too long ago, was it? Bro, Brock slid one in, man. Yeah.
Maybe longer. Yeah, he got it.
He played good.
Shot well.
He sure did. He sure did. And old Tom always been a grinder around here, so.
I agree, Danny. They are, they're really, both slightly under a 4.0 average. So we wasn't sure. We're not really involved too much in everybody's game, but they are playing like they definitely should be playing split.
Under 4-0 though, we usually do. That's our thing. Is like if you go over the 4-0 cap, when we put guys at the in the split bowl, and if you're under 4-0, we like to do hot bowl. We just feel like that's probably where
it's really nothing personal, but like a lower level player, it's a more better pace with bullseyes and stuff. Not that these guys can't do that, split bowl thing, but
I bet their math is different. They because like you have to learn the whole new math. The math is off 60, not off 50. You know what I'm saying? So there's a bunch.
But to his point, the way they're playing.
Danny makes a good point. He's not kidding. 4-3-3 to a 5-6-3, and we got him playing hot bowl. You know what I mean? But this is. Like I said, obviously I didn't get to see their 0-1 game playing them in G3 lobbies. This is what I saw them both do, and this is a round where I saw them both shooting, to be honest. So, it's a 13-game set. It's a long time to hold the pace like that, but I think we're in for a pretty good one. And there we go, game 1 for Alec. 1 game, 1 9 mark. Who had the 9 mark? Alec had it, right? White Horse?
Both hit it.
Oh, there was 2 9 marks?
Yep, back to back.
See, it's a good thing you're doing that, because I didn't even see the second one.
9 mark.
That's why 16th. I missed it. It was back to back. Yep. That's why I missed it. That's the ones that get me, is the back to backs. I tell you what, one thing trying to play again got me noticing. It's like, man, every trip 20 looks so good to me when other people are throwing them out. Like, damn, I wish I could throw my trip 20 like that.
It does put you in a timid state watching much and seeing people play.
Dude, I spent 6 hours watching Q throw 180s yesterday, dude. I swear to God, that guy was nasty, bro. It is, but like you said, it's intimidating, man. You see these guys playing so well, man.
If you watch more than you play, it kind of puts you in an intimidated place. Not knowing, like, when you go out there and do it, when we're looking, it looks the same to us too.
Right. Yeah. I used to always tell people that too, but you don't realize that no matter what level you're playing at, it's like you be playing great, you watching someone else, like they look so good, and they, like you said, they think the same thing when they watch you, though. You know what I mean?
You're not really battling you don't see much, but from up here,
Yeah, no, exactly.
You don't see many antics.
So pretty that first dart going in, right between those wires, and it just looks good to start a game, especially.
Smart dart.
Says Scotty on top of it. You know how I be up here, man. You know why they send me down to the officiating booth. If there's availability, I'm down there. So, but I see Carol out there too as well. What's up, Carol? Says, hey, Scotty and Day. What's the rest of that comment say? Says, way to go, Alec. So Jake bounced right back though after Alec had a pretty big first game, and even though Jake was shooting pretty well over a 4, he was a little ways back. But looks like Jake's pretty good shape here to level this thing at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's a big part of the game, man. You're going to have ups and downs, so it's easy to bounce back when you shoot a 2-0, then you might have a 4-5.
Yeah.
Players coming in, but when you shoot a 4-5 or something around and you lose,
by 2 numbers and 75
and
points,
then coming
too,
out
and
still putting on a good performance the next leg. Them are the losses that always hit me a little more harder. Is you shoot good and lose, and then you play another one, and it's like, you shoot good, you just shot good and lost. So how do you bounce back from that?
Yeah, and
you're thinking, what do I need to do now?
And then it could cost you to miss that one shot that cost you to lose the game because you're a little tight. Like, man, I can't get this guy off my tail, dog. You know what I mean?
But Jake, first cricket game, he's got it on. First leg of cricket.
And let's see if Alec do just like he did when he started his first game. He threw a really solid leg at right around the 5, wasn't it? 5-3, at least going to the bulls. I didn't see how it finished, but he was well over a 5 most of the leg. Needs a triple here, or doesn't need per se, but would like.
Yeah, and Jake hit a trip 20 every time he
Jake
looked
don't
at
miss
it.
his 20. That's why I was saying that. Jake's 20 is very nice.
Ooh.
That's what got me talking about watching other people's 20s was his first start. I mean, he's 3 for 3 on first start, trip 20s. When he's fired at it, went in all 3 games.
Ooh.
Smart play. Love that play. Think more people should do it. Only down a point. Get that number out of there. Might go for it himself. No, he stays. I think that's smart. I was wondering, was he going to try to return the favor there and try to pinch that 19, sure. You know? It's risky, though, because if you miss it, you kind of wasted the fact you just hit a triple, right?
Essentially, yeah. You give him the opportunity.
To take it away without ever utilizing it. The chef out there says, hey, y'all, what's up, John? Some people don't prefer to be on the 18 for points in the long haul. You know, I don't mind it personally. I think, you know, definitely a number you can be ice cold on. You know, anybody can get cold on it. But when they're dropping, it's not a bad spot. You could work that low part of the triple and kind of hang them on top, or just do like that.
Yeah, I feel like 18, 19, 20, you can pretty much still get some power scoring, you know.
Yeah. I think so.
And look at Vargo. Gave himself a chance.
Yeah.
Does he go right at it?
I think so, actually.
You were right.
I love his pace, dude. It's like, I think he's sped up since the last time I seen him play. He's playing really great pace, really good darts too.
Seems like he's in.
You know, it's not effective. Like some people play fast, but they're shooting like shit. He's throwing good and with a good fast pace.
It's more of like it's a set rhythm.
Yeah,
it's the same little.
Yeah, it's definitely a rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't take too long. You don't throw too fast.
It's a risky third by Alec there. Let's see what happens.
Nice.
He could make that single pay off, though. That risky third can help a little here, as he already does have 117 working. Finds a triple on his first. Unable to convert after that, though, so only picks up 17 points.
Gotta assume he goes
Still
right
backs,
at that, right?
what, 63? Big close.
Vargo's dealing. He looks comfortable down there, no?
He's playing darts for sure. Yeah, he's playing good. I mean, this is kind of the last set started hold, and then Jake went a couple breaks in a row, and then Alec ran back and tied it, and then it came to the tiebreaker. And so, I mean, it's kind of within rhythm here. Crystal Shimshak out there with the new like. What's up, Crystal? How are you these days? Hopefully everything's good with the fam.
Appreciate all likes and shares today, guys.
Yeah, always a good support today. Been up between 80 and 90 live viewers over the platform. So
watch these young bucks deal.
That. Yeah, a lot of new names in there. I think that probably due to some players that we haven't had back in a while, and it's great to see these guys and see their support. And yeah, look forward to a fun night and possibly quite a few more games. Michael Punch out there. Damon checking in with a new like. What's up, Damon? Abby Vargo says, go Jake. Carol with the new like. Yeah, that's gonna kill him right there, because this is number Jake likes to shoot, and there he goes for game number 4 in a row where his first start at that trip 20 goes in. So
He's feeling good.
Yeah, you're going to have to stop leaving him that shot.
Not much damage, though. Alec, get a number and get the point lead right here.
Yeah, I might even do the reverse sweep here.
Oh, I thought he might have did it.
I know, man. I just made up that name on the fly. That's what it looked like was going to happen, like especially the way that first dart went in. Marty Hall says Toledo making the trip. Love to see it. Us too, man. You know, mad love for the 419 around here, brother. So, good to see Alec down there dealing.
Nice.
And he is playing some cricket with his second 9 mark of the night. Damon said he's got a match coming up against Jake on game time, so he's doing a little scouting report. OT likes that shot from Alec.
Oh, Alec got a pretty comfortable lead here.
Yeah, he's looking good. His pace is good too. You know, when he gets going, he's motoring. I feel like if you asked him, and I don't know, I didn't ask him, but I feel like he would say cricket's his preference. You know what I mean? The way he plays cricket, it seemed like he just loves to be in a cricket game. You know. Because he gets ready. Not that he played bad 01. His 01 was fine.
Oh yeah.
He just seems to be a real comfortable cricket player. Hits a lot of triples.
Stay solid. He should be 2-2 here soon.
Knocked one out of there and picked up a couple points. So this game's all but tied up, I would say. Stranger things have happened, but the way these guys have showed through the night, no reason to believe Alec won't be able to close this out in the next round or two. However, if he keeps leaving Jake opportunities, Jake has shown he can go big on a number and run that score up. And that could turn everything around. So I may have spoke a bit too soon there. Only getting 60. That's the hard part about pointing at 15. It's like, man, you don't get nowhere, man. And 45s are like, man, that's a well-thrown dart only.
And there it is.
Yep. So it's going to take him a full 4 bulls to pass him, +3 to close, and the 18s, and a 17. Alec in great shape to level it.
Just a hat to finish this.
Double? No. Sailed it a bit. So Jake with a chance to put a little pressure on him here. 1 to close and 4 roll pass. So 5 bulls, he can take the lead.
Will not take the lead, but still solid.
Does get a hat trick though. I'm sure he's feeling good. He already knows his next game, first dart's gonna be a trip 20. He's got that going for him.
Oh, now it gets interesting. Game shot for Vargo.
Yeah, this is real scary here for if you're Alec. Marty's thinking about door dashing him a double shot of rumpies.
Does get a lead.
If you just got to relax and throw this. Yeah, you're in all right shape. You haven't missed the 18 really much all night, you know, since, well, you actually went 17, but.
Nice stick.
So 3 to pass.
All right. Go right at it.
It still is a little touchy in these spots, but you got to go for it, right? You just go right in, finish it up. You're bullseye machine. Now, that's a horrible dart for it because of the position. So I would check the math. You're up by 12. So, you know.
18 does bring another bowl, or 17.
Yeah, so now it's 29. But that's still 50 for the lead, single-double to get out of this game. 25, so here's the lead. 50 more, he stacks it. Now it's a pressure shot.
Now it's...
This is where it really starts to get hard, in my opinion, right? These are like, man, you missed your first start, you almost lost this game for sure. You got to stay tough, man. These spots get so tense. And that's what happened there. And now for Jake, this pretty easy. It's teed up.
Yeah, single, single, single. Stay steady. What a grind.
Yeah, and he steals a game that he shouldn't have had. Yeah, and that's why you don't give up, because I had already all but put that on the scoreboard, dude.
He was down 80.
Yeah.
Three numbers.
Unbelievable way to fight. That showed good grit. Alec did have to regress a bit, you know what I mean? But when you keep fighting, there's always that chance that they can. So good job by Jake there.
Yeah, battling on that bullseye is such a fine line, because it's like, man, you can get outscored pretty easy on that bullseye. You know? They almost have a better chance coming back on the bullseye in a way, you know, put you in a spot.
It just adds different. It's a different type of pressure for some reason too. When players are pointing against the bull, I think the guys get a little tighter than they do on any other point war, you know. Got the Vargo fans fired up out there, though. Christina, Jason. I see Andy out there saying, hey, MDC. Dakota likes what he sees.
Come on, Alec. I think Alec's problem so far today for me is he plays from behind a lot, you know. He doesn't start crazy, whatever, but like the 0-1, he finds himself down 5-2, and then he takes it to the decider.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He's not starting crazy hot, as we've seen Vargo. Go fucking 6-6-6, three starts in a row, you know. So he's very much in every game. He just takes a little second, it seems.
Abe Smith makes a good veteran point. He said bulls are always so much harder in cricket.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild, but true.
Any shot's hard when it's to win the game.
Yeah. It's even harder when it's the set, you know. I mean, at this point, it's a $200 match. I mean, yeah, you only paid $100 to get in, but you don't get that bag. So
yeah, your $100's gone. It's 0
or
2.
$200 or you win nothing. So you know what I mean.
Alex 20 is just, the triples are not falling much on it. Every number he's been pegging, that 20, it just seems a little high.
It does. It does seem like he has not been able to find that first start, especially, which I think it is so key with the 20 in any target, really, man. First start triple just makes life easier.
I think he feels good if he can see one of them go in right now. There it is.
There it is, that low corner. That's exactly where I was looking. Troy popped in. Yeah, what's up, Troy?
Appreciate the like out there. I know you're probably I know you fuck with Vargo a little bit. I'm sure you're probably rooting for Vargo.
Oh, it's definitely his guy. I know they play some darts together.
Good shot by Vargo to retake the lead too.
Yeah, Vargo cruising. He's feeling all confident right now. He has to be, right? He's in total control of this match right now.
Good shot. There it is. Get the 20
Alex
rolling.
says, not so fast, buddy. Yep. And he's already shown he's going to come back. Like, he's not going to, you know, even if he is down, he's going to get back in that match. But like you said, you know,
that's what's hurting
the 9
him.
lives, you can't always run with that. You know, that's the classic Farm move. Farm was always behind it, matches in the club, but find a way back, do something, wouldn't he? So some players play really well in them circumstances, but I'm sure they would much rather have the lead, right? Sometimes, anyway.
Yeah, sometimes it just triggers a different gear in the certain people, you know, playing from behind. Also have that edge to where I'm already losing type thing, too.
Yeah. Only been live just over an hour today, too, so about an hour and 12 minutes, it looks like. So these guys really are cooking as we're in, what, game 13, 16, 17, 18, game 18. No, Barnhill asked if Farm quit playing. No, he hasn't quit playing or anything. Just hasn't been here in a minute. Sure, we'll have a farm stream sooner or later with as we just kicked off the season. You'll see our veterans before long.
See how Alec just pegs every other number. That 20 was a little.
Once you said that, I was like, man, that is right. Steve Massey out there says, "What up, though? What up, Steve?"
And I feel like in these situations, it's important to not be scared to be different. You know.
Yeah,
open up another number or something.
Get
something you're comfortable with.
Anything to slow your opponent down, right? If your opponent's throttling and you know that you can get him tight,
as soon as he gets off them 20s, he's right. Good shot.
It's the game. This is the big game for him, especially recovering from a game he knows he should have won. He should have won Game 4. There's no doubt about it. Everybody watching knows he should have won Game 4.
That was the definition of steal.
Yeah, but here he is, that game. Right back in Game 5, giving himself a chance to win, doing the right thing, just grinding. So that's all you can do. When Game 4 is over, you can't win it no more, so you just jump right in and try to get the next one. He's doing a pretty good job of that so far, but this could be trouble. See where this shot goes.
Does find a triple last
He does, but if you're Alec, that's the triple you want him to hit, right? You don't want that. You don't want it to be that 17.
Yep. So we're really only down 64, so down to 4 mark.
Randy Chong says, "Let's give it up for the guys on the stream tonight." So absolutely.
Yeah, anytime young bucks on the rise come in and they're playing this well.
Good quality darts. Yeah, look at what they're throwing out here. I mean, they're throwing the 4.0 caliber all night long,
Definitely appreciate them pulling up.
Good pace, good close games, big shots. Joey Moore says lock in for Alec. Susan says mediocre commentary at its finest. So
no doubt.
That's how we roll. Expect nothing less or more for that matter. Rose with the new like out there. What's up, Rose? Rose come through clutch for us when we needed some boards for Tom Keller event.
Definitely much appreciated.
I'll tell you what, everybody, man, that event came together. The Topskis too, man. Those fundraisers kind of like back to back, man. But they we saw the love. We felt the love with that. Danny Top with the new light. Jason Kellogg likes the darts he's seeing tonight, so one big dart here. Keep yourself in it. Yeah, take it a little unlucky on that deflection.
Yeah. I still like the grind, though. Keep yourself within that bowl range just in case.
Yeah, keep yourself where a 4 bowl if you get a chance.
Yeah.
And smart by Vargo. Keep them back.
True, because 3 singles there almost puts you in a tough spot.
It does.
Right?
It is. Ain't no almost about it. Yeah, it definitely puts you in a tough spot. Still could, even with that shot. Alec would have needed a first dart triple. Now he could just kind of, you want to hopefully score 90, but 60 is a must, I'd say.
Oh.
You got 45, so at least you got the triple. Andy says, shoot well, guys. Got to get back to league. So, all right, Andy, you shoot well as well. And we appreciate you tapping in for a minute. It's always great to hear from you. So, shoot well out there.
Needs a triple.
A ref showdown.
Good find. Slightly do a ref showdown. What are we going to do? Scotty versus...
Why does it seem like that?
Whoa. Scotty versus Tyler?
Oh, man. Don't you see enough of that on Wednesday nights, Brandon?
Alec put himself in a good spot, man. Can he return the favor?
I was going to say that's a great way to put it, yeah. Oh, he's going for it, too, as he should. Ooh. Man, that was a good dart. The only bad thing is, now he knows you're playing, so, here he comes. So this is the tricky... This spot right here.
He stays.
Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely. Shannon with the new like out there. Appreciate you, Shannon. Up in the 90s now with live viewers, so appreciate you guys coming in. Don't forget to get that shared out there if you haven't already. We appreciate that. Get some exposure for these bangers.
These young grinders out here willing to step in the ring, put some change on it.
Tim Smith said he's Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. He taught Jake everything he knows, and now Jake down blew past him. Hey, welcome to the club, buddy.
Oh, man. Plenty of those. That's what makes the game great, though.
Look at Abe out here with these matchups.
Oh, this is a tight spot. Wow.
What a shot. So that's 4 games to 1?
Alec only needed 3.
And hit 1?
No, I'm saying he already had 1.
Yeah.
So it was 3-3, you know.
In
other words, it was a clutch shot.
I love the pace. Yeah, I love the pace of the way they're playing. Jake looks so confident, man. He's playing some great darts. Alec's in there grinding. I mean, he's being outplayed. He is. I mean, the scoreboard tells us that. But he is in these matches giving himself chances. He's just got to find a way to get some momentum.
Yeah, the starting. He's definitely a grinder. I mean, he was 2 darts away from stealing that cricket game.
Yeah. Well, and even the 01 set, he won the diddle and everything. He got the, you know what I mean? Like he had the chance from down 5-2. He came back and was, you know, the favorite to win it at one point. He opened up hat trick, I believe, as well. Marty said he's definitely needing a rumpy.
Ooh. Needed the 9 or the 21 of them.
Yeah, maybe a bit of frustration there.
Yeah, because now you give Vargo the option to go 19 and point. Why he's taking it.
You're never out of it down there, though, man. It gets hard. It gets hard to close out the final set. It's harder for the guy with the lead than it is, you know what I mean? Like, because as he gets close to that set, I believe it gets a little harder. So if you're out, you just got to keep grinding. You know you got the game in you. You know.
Yeah, it's finishing's the hardest, man. It's like being in bed with a 2.
Yeah.
All right, that one slipped out. Jay Watt.
What's up, dude?
Appreciate the like. Show the young bucks some love. They've been dealing a lot of back and forth.
I feel like the chat's frozen, man. Are they missing the jokes or something, man?
Oh, they're here.
Wait, there should be a couple of laughings coming from that. That's pretty good stuff.
Alec does get 16 points up there, though.
Danny Garn caught it.
Hey, everyone had a 2 before. Is that just me?
You would think.
I mean, you, right? I mean, no.
Come on, man. You know. Yeah.
So Vargo pretty much just stayed aggressive here with closes. Don't really have much of a lead.
Derek said Alec burned out yesterday. Gets him and the kid.
He was playing. You said he played good 2 days ago too, right? Or was that yesterday? Alec was playing you and Tyler.
Wednesday after the sesh. Yeah. And I'm telling you, it was in the club. Like it was at O'Shea. You could see on his camera. We could see like disco ball, like all the lights. I'm like, how is he throwing smoke in this environment, dude? Like our camera was going crazy. It was almost bothering me on my side, just the camera.
Motherfuckers on poles dancing behind him and shit.
And literally 6-game set. His worst game was a 4.38. It was doubles, so maybe that inflates a tiny bit, you know, your average. But he did not go under. His 4.38 was the worst game he played.
Man, Alec just finds a way to take the lead. If only his starting was just right there, he would be pressuring Jake a lot more.
Yeah, well, that's been the difference in this cricket set is one of them's been great on a 20, the other one not so much. You know what I mean? And then it's given Jake that leeway in the end of a leg because he got some. Oh, Dan takes one for the team. He ain't afraid to admit it.
He said it takes a real man to admit that.
Here we go. So, what a first dart. Just what we talked about, too, is 20 being lethal. Alec, all right here, but
throw one at that moment. No.
Well, your fallout could lay in there, though. I think you got to go bull because you got 3 numbers that they could close with 1 miss.
Oh, Alec.
Yeah, I got to agree, Gunner. If when Jake ultimately takes this leg out, 5 games to 1 down is it's a whole different animal in cricket than it is in 01 for one, and Jake's had all the momentum, so it sounds like they might be hitting the bathroom grabbing a beer, so might see a short break, maybe a little momentum change for Alec is definitely what he's going to be looking for when he gets back to the line, and try to tighten his thing up a bit as Jake has really, really opened up a lead here.
I have to say, Vargo's consistency is surprising me. I definitely knew we'd see a 4.5s, 5, but he hasn't really dropped.
No, he's been solid.
Nothing under a 3.
Like I said, his 20's been a big part of this match being so lopsided. His 20 has been excellent in this entire set. Just first start. I mean, I stopped watching after game 4, but he may still be on the streak. Yeah. I mean, his first start been in there, and then he's right behind it with another. So let's see if Alec can slow the bleeding here and maybe put one on the board and pull it back to 5-2.
One leg at a time.
Nicole with the new like out there. We appreciate you, Nicole. How's your night going? Michelle Gale says she loves watching darts, so appreciate that. We promise we'll have darts back on the stream here real soon. I think the player's just getting a beer or something. So
watching never gets old, man. Everyone has different styles, different forms.
Yeah, it's, as long as it's usually kind of close and a decent caliber players, it could be pretty exciting, I think. Nobody wants to see a total blowout.
Appreciate the like, Cameron. All likes and shares help us out. See if Alec can rally a couple here. Get a hold.
He's down way further than he surely wants to be, but 2 games in a row and you are right back in this thing. Derek says Brian Henry told him Jake was throwing great this year. Actually, that was kind of how we. I mean, obviously we had Jake here before, but when I ran into Brian at Topsky's event, he was like, "Man, you ought to set something up for Vargo. He's throwing really good. He's playing a lot of the 4-0 caps, and he was competitive with some great players, and one thing led to another, and here these guys are. That's a great dart for Alec. Look at this here. That has got to feel like, where have you been all night?
This set's easily tied if he starts like this.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, he was putting himself in most of the games with shitty starts,
I think even Vargo's a little stumped. I was like, I'll get the 20 this game. And maybe you turn that around and just rally. You know what I mean? Like, the momentum does change. I mean, Jake's playing great, though. It's hard to think that he's just going to fall off. So you're really going to have to level up. You can't count on him coming back. You're going to have to go up.
Yeah. You're going to have to don't wait for errors. You're going to have to start forcing them.
Yeah.
By doing that.
Yeah. Amen, man. I mean, these guys are bangers. They know what they're doing.
So I expect Alec to just keep cruising.
Teresa said you guys do an awesome job, so grateful for that. Appreciate you.
Appreciate all the love in the comments as always.
Joey says maybe he needs to take a rip off the pin.
He needed to rip that pin. That's what he walked off the stream for.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
We condone whatever helps you shooting better, as long as it don't affect nobody around.
Yeah, you know, it's
if you need a shot over there, go rip your pin.
Do you, man? Do you?
Bump. I don't know, whatever you guys do. I don't know. A little addy, I don't know.
It's not exactly promoting that, you know what I'm saying?
But we want your best, though.
Hey, we try to see people playing, man. We know what y'all up to some crazy shit out there. Some of y'all, I'll be scared to clean that place after some matches.
I like the aggressive play by Alec. Way to stay there.
Denny's on you.
Hey, I'm just, you know. My bad. If there's any non-darters watching, I just let out the damn secret.
Y'all go to the tournaments, right? You know what I'm saying? So look at this. Hey, look. Oh, Scotty Edwards with the new like out there.
I like that choice. Alec decided to stay on the 19s. You know, he's behind big time.
Marty Hall. DA has joined the chat.
Shit. Good darts,
Smart
Alec.
play, yeah.
He's been playing the end of this leg for sure smarter. You can tell that loss. That still probably, you know, that bothered him.
I love that Jake's
Vargo.
just not handing this game over like, hey, I'm not just going to give him a freebie. I'm going to make him work for every single point he gets. Because really, Jake could have, he didn't really have to throttle here. It looked like.
You start next one, you know.
Yeah. With the 4-game edge. And now all of a sudden, look, he's right back in the mix here with a chance after the first start triple to really mix things up.
Yeah. In that position again, in the bed with a 2.
Sometimes it be like that, man.
Still has 3 numbers. Just rally off a good round of points. Oh, he took the gamble. Jake is he's just too comfortable. Yeah, you can just see it.
Well, and the first start it wasn't bad, but it was pretty bad. It went high and left or high and right, and then bang bang right on it without hesitation. It reset and did nothing. So clearly tells you he's feeling good. He's making adjustments on the fly, sharp adjustments.
Good darts by Alec. Retake the lead, not by much, but you do take a dart out of Jake's hand. He cannot close all 3 of your numbers with the lead.
Yeah, there's no way if you're Alec you can let Jake wiggle out of this one. You have to hold him off.
First start triple here, and I think he gets it done.
There it is. Again,
yep, I think he
15
gets it.
for the 9 mark.
Oh,
it's okay though.
Good scoring round, yeah.
You're feeling good about that. It takes 4 15s to equal 3 20s, so eventually you're gonna wear him out. He's got to hit, 60 single triples. So
this little fucker is not quitting.
That's got to be what Alex's exact thought. Like mother,
right now, put him away, get you one.
And he doesn't look like he even is worried at all. Is it, his body language is good?
No, and that was a good thrown dart. A little unlucky. I don't know if he's gonna go around or point.
I think he's going up top. I just think there was no line around that 15, and he didn't want to gamble, knowing that Jake's gonna probably try to be all over it. Jake's same way. He hates that line now. At least it appears he does. But he found a way around it. Look at him.
crazy how it's more nerve-wracking watching. It's always like that.
Yeah, in comparison to them, yeah, because they're just thinking about the game, probably, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
Jake
in the
just
moment.
keeps coming, man.
Oh.
What happened? Is that low?
It is. The flight stuck on the other dart, but it hit a 222.
Oh, okay. I thought it went in and didn't
like,
count. Jay said he felt his pain on that one.
Gamble? Is he gambling?
Yeah, he's got to get that out of there because it's clearly eating at him because he's throwing a dart at it in like 4 straight rounds. And in the meanwhile, Jake's just kind of edging away till he's going to try to start peeling away at those.
Very risky shot. I mean, he's only up 3. Alec should pretty much...
I think the only reason he goes there is because of the 5-1 scoreboard. But here comes Alec. Maybe that's what he needed, Jake, to make a move on him, and it's like, all right, yeah. I better shut this down before this get ugly.
Yeah, he's not going away.
No.
Unless you dropped his hat trick on him. Nice. Yeah, don't want to give him too many chances.
Little tough to get over the finish line when this guy keeps doing these kind of shots to you over and over and over, you know. I mean, he is just not giving Alec any time to relax. And to Alec's credit, he's held up. He's done what he's had to do. So just go ahead and get it done.
There it is.
Here it is, right between them. Right between them, but just a tad high. He still should be in good shape to catch his W, though.
I mean, the hat takes the lead.
Yeah, you just don't want to be 4 or 5 bulls if you're Alec. You can handle the 3. It start being 5. That's how that last game got away. You know what I mean? This should be it right here. And there it is. So he is back in action.
It's not like Alec's been having hiccups at the end of the game.
No. Jake's just been fighting hard, not trying to take away, by all means, every game shot he's trying to dial up.
I mean, he's really only threw how many darts at the bowl that match. You know, he had to go point after he missed the first. See, Vargo can start this trip 20. All right, first time we seen Vargo not get the number close on the start. Gives it right back. Them are the spots. Alec's down 2 to 5. You almost, that hurts. You get that opportunity to walk up there. He missed them 20s.
That's a spot he'll look back on tomorrow if he doesn't win this match somehow.
Them starts.
Sure. Well, mostly because Jake hadn't missed, so it's like, man, he misses an open, and then you're unable to even find the 3, but still picked up a decent. You know, you're not in too bad a shape, unless this 418s in trip 19 here, or 417s in trip 19, I guess, is just as good. This 18's been decent to Alec. Let's see if he can find. He's going to need 7.
Every bit.
Yeah. There's 6 so far. Give him 9. So 9 mark number 5. Great shot. Way to stay focused even after Jake's big shot. And here you go, early moves. I would start on that 18. You're still down a point, even though it is close. See if you can get 4 and then crack the 17. Now you should stay. Yeah, he does.
Very good shot.
Great pace, man. These guys, this pace we need in all these matches, man, right?
They're just firing.
I thought maybe at first it was just the 0-1 because it's so much bullseyes. Maybe they're just, in a little bit of a rhythm.
And it's good darts. They're not just fire.
No, they're not just,
Them are them spots that Alec is going to regret for sure. Right now.
Got away with it there, though.
If he can get this to 5-3.
I mean, this same thing we did last time that, Jake had pulled out and, got a pretty good lead going. And Alec was able to rally. But Cricket's a different animal, and the lead was a little bigger this time. So I do think it's a little bit tougher of a challenge. But we've seen it. We've seen it, man. You're never out of it here till that last dart's in the board. Give it a few more minutes, and Ronnie Mack will be in here talking about his comeback. You know what I mean? Taking a break from the league. But we've seen some good comebacks. Just non-stop, relentless 5 marks. Big dart.
Another one.
Another. Brandon Fitzgerald said he won't be able to make it back to defend the title of the Mr. Michigan going on this weekend. Hopefully some guys are planning to be up there. Kerry always does such a great job with that event. Abe Smith points out he's been a victim of a comeback or two at the club, which is true. I definitely remember Bowling pulling a big comeback. With Abe involved. Bowling and Abe in I think it was in a qualifier, maybe a Premier Singles qualifier. And of course, Bowling was involved in the big comeback that was the Tank Memorial with when Burke. Remember when Burke came all the way back from down 5-1 or whatever it was? Bit of a volleying spot here, huh? They haven't really made a move on each other. Just kind of somebody looking to set it up and get a crack. Big third dart. Try to prevent Vargo from getting a shot. But a first dart triple, I think he might go ahead and go single 18, and take it out with the short lead. Might stay all 3 now. Same way, first dart triple here, you might see a 17-17.
Oh, Derek points out as Alec had the lead on one of them shots with 2 darts and didn't take the 2 singles.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's because the high ground, his number's higher than the other, but I agree with Derek. I think at this point, push Jake off. Although, were you going to push him that 15 that he didn't miss last game? You know what I mean? So it's...
There it goes.
Sometimes it's, it's just a feel thing down there, but I agree. I think in that spot, it would have been a good place to maybe try to take that number away.
Oh.
And if you're Alec, you're licking your chops there. No triples. This is where you want to be. This is a chance to, I won't say it too soon, but kind of get back in this thing at 5-3.
Nice last dart. Good third.
I expect a big shot from Jake here. Rick Stevenson, what's up? Rocky out there as well. You still out in Italy, Rock? New like from both those guys. Let's see what he does here. It kind of feels like he's due for a big one.
Oh. Doesn't get the lead. See if Alex can coast here, get a win that's
it's like you want
not
to,
questioned.
It's a weird spot to coast too, because if you throw it to 16 first and you hit the single, you have to stay, right? If you hit the trip 7 or trip 8, then you got to bail, and it's like,
yeah, you're not up enough.
Yeah, and then like that dart's tricky too. Now I think you gotta stay up there, and yeah, that's why that shot's tricky. And it might have been slight indecision there. Just it was one of them tweener spots, you know. You're like, oh man, what do I really go here? And then after you miss, you kind of
you gotta pounce when Vargo's throwing 3 singles.
Yeah, 3 times in a row he did. Gotta find one. Put that right in the range too. Just sailed it a bit high, right in that triple ring though.
Doesn't even think about leaving.
As he shouldn't. I think there's zero reason to leave the target right there. He probably feels like he can open up a bit of a lead and get 3 free darts at it at this point. Right?
True.
Yeah. $48 for single.
All right.
You've kept yourself
Alex,
right here the whole time,
yeah,
Alec.
Yeah. Decent spot.
Big spot for a great first start. You got to stay. He does.
Good last start.
Nice. Rocky says, what up, Shotty and Day? And he is still in Italy until next Sunday, so hopefully enjoying the time out there. And
appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely. Checking in from all the way on the other side of the world over there.
This is not 20 rounds, is it?
I don't think so, because it would say round. It would say of 25. It puts the slash next to it, right?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
It's 25 if it is. It's not 20 anymore. It's 25 now for sure. But I think when it's like that, it says 19 of 25. You know what I'm saying? Slash, it has a slash.
So if it doesn't say nothing, then what does it mean?
Then unlimited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Alex in a good spot. Is he going right at that?
Don't get tight. Those spots are so tricky,
so
man. You got to worry about those.
Single does not take the lead. Does it?
03.
Ooh, that does.
This easy shot for Alec, though. Relax. This a 3 mark.
Yeah, single to close.
Yeah. I wouldn't close first. I would close second. Trip 18, single, and then go back up. Bam.
Nice.
No, I might not have executed it that well as he did, but that is the same way I would have attacked that shot. I think that was perfect. Great shot, Alec Lieber. And I like that play, too. He's been tight a little bit in the end of the game. Maybe not tight, but you've been able to steal. Go ahead and shut it down. See if you could take it from him on bulls. Alec, try to sneak it in the double. In great shape, though. 75 won't do it, so he needs 4 plus 3, so 7 to 2. 5 bulls to 2 bulls. Alec looking to get this thing 5 to 3. If I had to guess, he'd love for it to be his first dart, right? Okay, there is a chance here that he could steal this thing. It's going to need 1 to close and 4 more to pass. There's 1. He's got to find 2 in the black here. Okay, can't win the game, but he could still pressure it.
So
here, Alex, you just go ahead and relax. Yeah, you got this. I mean, that's a bad position, but should be able to sneak one in. No. He does not. That's going to hurt.
In bed with the 2s.
Ouchie. Bullseye for the game.
Alec, this is your last chance.
Yeah,
make it 5-3.
You don't go back. You don't go back for retaps on them twos. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let him get one there. So, all right, he dodged a bullet there. And could you turn that around to all the way to winning this set? Possibly you can. You got a lot of work to do. But it's 5 games to 3. Sound a whole lot better than that 5-1 did. So, one game at a time. If you're Jake Vargo, same way. You know you're starting this leg. Your 20 has been outstanding all night long. Just go ahead, get a big start, and then try to get yourself to the hill. Hey Jay, we like hearing that, Jay. We like to know people are excited watching the stream. Brian Bogey out there. What's up, Bogey? How you doing, man?
Bogey in the chat. What up, though?
The 0-1 went to the final leg, Rocky, and Jake won in the decider 7-6 with what, 15 darter at the end of in there?
Yeah, Was that the last one?
I think it was. I think it was 15. They're checking the score here. Hopefully they got it right. 5-3. There's that first dart trip 20 and a second. Make it a 7-piece. Christina says, you are killing it. Keep it up. I think she's a Jake fan.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the name.
Me neither. See a lot of new fans today. Actually, the flyer for their event had a ton of views there, more than we've had in a while. So these guys definitely got their exposure. You definitely got some shares out there and pump this match up. So we always appreciate the players when they do that, bring in some new viewers and get exposures to some other players as well. So we got old guys here too, you know. We got some young guys, old guys. We got some girls, you know. There's a bunch of players around the club.
Maybe a few of them days.
Oh, that's his mom. They said so.
Oh, it's his mama. Vargo's or
maybe Alex. Which mom, Tim? Can you confirm? I'd love to hear that though. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles watching. You know.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a good watch knowing you know, someones playing.
Everybody
that's that
should
close
watch.
To you, know,
wifeys, baby mamas, side bitches, you know, whatever. You
the
know.
Twos, the tens. Oh man. Look at that.
It's Vargo, so it confirmed that is Jake's mom.
So it's Vargo's mom.
Jay said, "What are we considering old?" I'm not even sure who our. I wonder who our oldest player would be. I joined the 50 club pretty soon here. I'll be 50 in December, so I'll put myself in that group.
Yeah, it's probably right where it starts.
Yeah, good, man. Go down there and get yelled at by Todd Hay in a senior event. You know what I'm saying?
Shots fired.
Cody, what's up, man? New like out there.
Another good shot by
Jake looking to get to the hill here. He in a hurry.
Good
well,
stick.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not having the biggest game of death vibe yet, right? You know what I mean? It's really feeling like Vargo's in mood to close this thing out in straight sets tonight. Seen Stacy out there with the like. What's up, Stacy? Appreciate you, Tim. We do it every Sunday night, so might not always be a player you recognize, but we always try to get a nice, good, fun matchup where both players are competitive with one another and try to get a lot of people to the screen. Exposure for some of these guys. So
nice double.
That's Hill. That's Hill for him.
4-6. Good leg too.
Stacy says she's qualifying for the old bracket too. So I feel you. I feel you. Kimmy just turning in. Or just tuning in, I'm sorry. How we doing out there, Kimmy? So he does get the 20s close, but Jake coming right in with a couple trips, and he's going to look at mark him up. Dad says, let's go, Jake, finish this. And Jake takes the advice as he starts with a big 9, and he is going to put all the pressure on Eric's shot here. Alec does come up with the big 4 mark, but Jake's got an opportunity to really...
he's firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. If he finds another trip here, I wouldn't be surprised the way... 4 straight trips to open the set or open the leg. And Jake can all but taste it now at this point, I'm assuming.
What a shot.
Yeah, it's teed up. Big.
Grinding.
Hey, never give up.
Hey, never know.
Here we go. If you're leaving, you're live. More than I probably would have expected. You would have thought with Jake towing the way he was throwing there. So see what he does with it. Give him time to think about the fact he's on the hill. You know, stretch this game out. Maybe he could get. I mean, you got to try anything you can at this point. Start rattling your darts in your hand, whatever it takes.
If you're Jake, you throw at that. Hey, make him show you. Huh?
Yeah, no, 100%.
You're up 6-3, so it's a gamble I'm willing to take too.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude.
He needs a 7 to really hurt.
Cody asking if we're looking for anybody around a 3-3 and a 2-8. It's always possible, man. We definitely could. Maybe hit us in the inbox and send us some of your info and stuff, and definitely keep you in the loop. And hopefully one day can get you down there.
Yeah, definitely good to get new players on the radar.
That's what we really want, some new players in there. Yeah.
Rather it's a double event, single event.
Yeah.
Just like what we're doing now. Vargo haven't been on. I don't think he's been on the stream in a while. And then Alec comes along, and we found a good matchup.
Yeah, and it worked out perfect.
And look at Vargo finishes with a 4-5, solid performance by both players.
Excellent. Yeah,
excellent. With his late run, I mean, he made a late run again.
He got it close. He got a little closer, and he knows there's games that he could have turned around early in his set that could have easily had that at 5-5.
No doubt.
5-5 right there. You know what I mean? Where it's things you can work on and things that just didn't execute that time. It doesn't mean it's going to happen like that, but just unfortunate. The execution timing was a little off today, and Jake took full advantage of that and was able to get over the hill and finish that match in pretty impressive style, I would say. Yeah.
And I have to feel like both players have to feel they feel a little better after this, no matter what.
Yeah, hopefully get them both back. I think they both played good.
Lieber can tune in and see what we were saying and watch, like, maybe his starting was a little lackluster, Yeah,
his 20, if he goes back and watches, he'll see that he gave too many opportunities on the 20, and 1 or 2 games, his end game, he was a little tight with indecision. It wasn't that he was throwing bad. I think he wasn't really clear on what his shot was going to be. where Jake had a plan and he was just wrenching it up.
The good thing is being able to go back and watch, learn.
Yeah, absolutely, and both great guys, and both guys that we intend to hopefully see again. So well done by them, and thanks a lot to all you guys who tuned in. Saw a lot of new names out there, but it was a lot of fun in the chat. So we always enjoy that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw, and stay tuned. We got an absolute banger for you next week as Josh Berg coming in the house to play the champ.
That's gonna be a good one.
Katie will be back in the booth with Day Day, and we'll be good to go. So you ain't gonna want to miss that. We're popping off, and we're setting up good matches over the next few weeks. So thanks as always, and we hope to see you back next week.